And so you may not see it now, but he's definitely up to something. You know that in the waiting process, it's quite challenging.
Exactly.
You know, this is the time that you need to have patience. And I always think that patience is not only about how long you wait, but the character in the waiting, you understand? So I believe that perhaps maybe that result is out, that you are about to graduate, but you feel like you didn't get the class you want. And probably you gave yourself some 2 months, 2 years, 5 years to build that mansion, that 2-bedroom, but it has not come to reality. God says that it is the waiting period.
Exactly.
It is not too late.
Exactly.
And so I'm here to encourage ourselves that it doesn't matter the waiting period. The right attitude in the waiting is very important. And so if you are down, if you are broken, just know that broken pencils still write, and so keep writing.
Wow,
so I feel like we should motivate ourselves. and
definitely. But how is your day going already? The day has started.
Yeah.
Yes.
It started right. In fact, I was not disturbed by the rain this time around. You know.
Okay. Yeah. Sure,
the weather was cool, and so for once I was shivering in my room. So I felt like, okay, the rain really helped, because usually if you sleep, it's very hot. And so the rain kept the room very cold.
You know, first time ever, I woke up to switch off my fan. First time ever. First time.
We need more of this.
In a long while. But I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
We're just hoping and praying that we are still going to have this very feeling, so that we would not stress ourselves so much. But during the day, we're just hoping that yesterday's weather was a bit calm and down for us. We are going to have such weather conditions today. Well, good morning to you. Good morning. We are here to serve you with everything. We are here to serve you with a lot of updates. Today, we have so many lineup for you right here on the Healthy Morning Show. So many information. Yesterday, we got to learn about how to keep a garden, and also how to, you know, curb your home with such freshness and green nature. Yes, and we also learned about some benefits of having home garden. So definitely, I'm sure that we learned a lot yesterday. We are streaming live on our YouTube platform at HSTV Live GH. Well, to go there, like, comment, and share. Share to a friend, share to a loved one. You might not be on screens, but definitely you can share it to, you know, a friend who is definitely on his way or her way to work today. So yeah, Shadi, what's happening this morning?
Yes, so when you talked about the weather, I was just trying to check what the Ghana Meteorological Agency has for us this morning. And I'm seeing they said that 24-hour forecast for Ghana valid from 6 a.m. today.
Okay.
And in summary, they said partly cloudy weather will dominate most places in the country this morning, with misty conditions reducing visibility over places within the forest belt.
Okay.
As the day progresses, bright and fair weather with breaks of sunshine is anticipated to prevail across all sectors, as well as cases of late afternoon thunderstorms or rain. Okay, so when you check the cities, we have Aflao, Accra, Kasua, Cape Coast, Takoradi. This morning, there's going to be partially cloudy with a 27%. And in the afternoon, it's going to be sunny. Yes, so when you are in Aflao, Accra, Kasua, Cape Coast, Takoradi, in the afternoon, it's going to be quite sunny.
Okay.
And in the evening, it's going to be partially cloudy as well. And so, and from Axim, Ho, Koforidia, Akim, Oda, Kumase. So from Axim, Ho, Takoradi, Koforidia, Akim, Oda, it's going to be misty with 40% chances of being misty. And so we have to check that as well. And so, yeah. And the others, Keti, Krachi, Kintampon, Guaso, Sunyani, Techima, Yendi, Tamale, Bole, Domango, Bolgatanga, Nararugu, and Wa. They are all going to be partially cloudy this morning. But in the afternoon, we have sunny and also quite misty around these areas, and so we have to check out for that as well.
Okay. Great. I think at least this would serve as a bit of a reminder, you know, that would guide and, you know, help us during the day. You know that, okay, this is what's going to happen. So definitely you are well prepared, and you know that, okay, when I'm stepping out, I need to have my umbrella so that I can be safe and all of that. In case there's rain, in case, you know, the other time, I think the head of forecast department was saying that sometimes the chances, yes, the chances are a bit light, but at least you need to be expectant. So definitely, let's be very conscious when you move out and you feel like it's too sunny. Definitely get some shield or something and then get yourself covered so that you might not experience any form of, you know, headaches or whatsoever out of the bed. I'm saying that now it's not scorching anymore. Now it's burning.
Sun is burning.
It's burning.
And it's true.
Burning. Yes.
It's very, very true.
Yes. So, yeah. So, moving on, we already know that every year, not just the Ghana Traditional Council, but we have almost every community, you know, have their festival. And here in the Greater Accra region, the Ghana community, what they do is, before they have their festival, they place a ban on instrument. Well, their timeline is out. And in preparation for the annual Omawo Festival, the Ghana Traditional Council has declared that the ban on the noise making will begin on Monday, the 6th of May, and conclude on Thursday, June 6th. So a statement issued by the Gamanche and President of the Ghana Traditional Council, King Taki Tekochu II, outlined that the ban extends to all forms of noise-making activities, including the use of loudspeakers, drums, tambourines, clapping of hands, and other musical instruments within the Ghana state. So this is actually coming from the Ghana community, the Ghana Traditional Council, exactly from 6th of May 2024, Monday. So this is just a prior notice. So this is to churches, households. Make sure that from the 6th, so start preparing. If you have to do other things, start clapping your hands very loudly now before May, because May is just around the corner. And then the ban will be placed on all noise making here in the Ghana
This is a tradition. This is something that we've been experiencing over the years. And this is not just in Accra, but almost all the parts of the country. So there will be a festival from the Hutu Breku. That's where I heard from. So yes, I think it's somewhere April, May as well. And so almost all anywhere you are in the country, you will experience this thing. I think when the Ghana community are done with theirs, I think somewhere are done or other places to experience that. But I feel that the ban on noise making is actually a good thing. To me, I feel it is a good thing. Do you know why? Because almost every time we hear noises in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, events here and there. And so if there is a ban on noise making, at least the positive side I see is that at least there's going to be at least a 1 month quietness in the communities.
Does it even work?
It works, honestly.
Really?
If you like, try. It really works. You see, it doesn't mean that you can't listen to the music in your room or you can't listen to the radio in your house. You will, but it's not the usual loud sound that you want to. You get it? And so if you are a church, it means that, you can still play the keyboard. We play the keyboard, but we don't play the drum. We take it cool. I think you've been in the church for a while and you've been experiencing that. And if you don't abide by some of these things, in fact, these directives are signed by the security agencies. And so it means that if you do not adhere to some of these things, you can be penalized. Do you understand? Yes. And so the police is aware, all the security agencies are aware. And so for me, I feel it is a good thing. And yes, at least it will cut down the noise making in the community. Sometimes you want to sleep and somebody's chilling somewhere.
Well,
but what do you think anyway?
Don't you think the 1 month, if you are trying to explain it like that, don't you think then the 1 month is small, like it's limited?
Yes, I feel like, you see, you cannot say, because of course, if you say you are placing ban on noise making, automatically it affects events.
Exactly.
It affects funerals.
Exactly.
It affects so many things, you understand?
Yeah.
And so I feel that we should have a way. It's like closing the sea.
Okay.
And opening it at certain times. Why do we do that? Just to make sure the fishes grow well and the sea is, at least we have some sanity in there. Then when we go back, we have great catch, you understand? And so I believe that, a month is okay. And mind you, it doesn't cut across. It's just a portion of the community, of the country, and this one, if this one, they are done with it, another clan or another festival, is it a tribe? Yeah, another tribe will also have theirs, you understand? And so that's how it works. For me, I feel it is good. And the reason why they do that is sometimes because some of the rituals they do, they don't want people to actually interfere and also see, honestly.
Yeah,
that's because if you have people moving about, it means that definitely they are going to see some of the things they are doing, and so they want some kind of calmness whilst they do that and pray to their gods.
Okay. I think it's a good initiative. So I think when you talk about the Homowa is there. You have for the Ghana state. So I think it cuts across. So sometimes I think the Osu community, probably might start theirs. So when they lift their ban, I don't know if it cuts across all the states here in the Greater Accra region.
There are portions, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
So sometimes
so if you're on the land of the Nungwa people, it means that you have to adhere to that.
You have to adhere to it. You have to adhere to it. And sometimes they'll probably, at that very period that the Nungwa people are celebrating that very part of the restrictions, maybe somewhere in Labadi is not really like that when they are done. So I think it's a bit flexible. At least you get the opportunity. So you have to be moving from one state to the other. If you are a church entity or church board or anything, you can be moving. You can be moving. So you can go to the
and that is not possible,
You know, right?
You can't move your church building away.
So yeah. And a very controversial issue that has been trending for a while. I think we were talking about it earlier. So about the Gbobo Wulomo who got married. Should I say married? Is that the right
It's
word?
Actually a ritual.
Ritual.
Yes,
to a 16-year-old. So it has been clarified that she's not 12, but she's rather 16. So this lady was, given to the Ghana priest. Yeah, the Nungwa priest actually.
And so they are saying that it is marriage to the gods and
to
not
the deity
to the,
and not the individual.
It's actually a customary right and not a marriage right.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
the director of the Ghana School of Law, Berima Yao Kujo Opon, has requested forgiveness for himself and others who criticized the marriage of the 63-year-old Ghana priest to the 16-year-old girl. Now, Nomo Bokete Lawe, the 33rd, known as the Gbobo Wulomo, faced significant backlash when a video of his wedding ceremony with the young girl, Na Okromo, became public. The ceremony, which attracted widespread attention, took place on Saturday, March 30th, 2024 in Nungwa. Now, Ya Opon, who is also the Meriahine of Achim Abuakwa, admitted his initial outrage and that of some Ghanaians at the news of the marriage. Now, this changed when Reverend Dr. Daniel Ni Jesse Ankra, Director of Administration Office of the Gbobo Wulomo, clarified that the minor was customarily married to a deity and not the priest. So the director of the Ghana School of Law has come out to say that after the explanation from the administration, they have now concluded that they are rather at fault and that this is actually is backed by law.
Yeah, it's customary right when it comes to a legal setting. It means that customary, it is not wrong for a young lady like that to be married to a deity.
Yes.
And so these things do not actually infringe on the rights of the child.
Exactly.
But it's more or less like someone, it's more or less like a young girl becoming a Roman sister.
Exactly.
Something like that.
Exactly. You are giving yourself to Christ.
Yes. So if a young girl is becoming a Roman sister, then what is wrong? They just have to adhere to the practices of that particular church, and it doesn't really mean that they are infringing on the right of the child, and so that's okay. Today promises to be exciting. In fact, today we're talking about spinal deformities. You know that when a young child is born, sometimes your parents will throw you up and catch you, and sometimes they don't even know. They think you're making you happy, and at the end you feel some pains at your back. But by the time we realize it is actually a spinal problem, and so we are looking at how these things can really affect our lives, because the little thing, the little deformity you have at the back there will create a lot of problems for us. So today we're going to talk about spinal deformities, and we have many more of these conversations for you. It is also interactive, and so we'll open the phone lines, and if you have any sentiment, any opinion, any questions to ask, you can also ask us, and we will answer all these questions for you.
Yes. And later today we have Precious Uzuma coming our way with sports updates right here on the Healthy Morning Show with the Sports in Minutes segment, which she gets to tell us what is happening in the sports industry, and so many more we have for you right here today, the 4th of April 2024 on the Healthy Morning Show. So I guess we're going to take a very quick breather. When we come back, we have Marches Horizon segment up next. Do stay with us.
He's up to something I may not see it, but still I'm trusting. God is working, He is working, He is working. Tell you, God is working, working, working. Help me say, God is working. Tell you, everybody, up to something I may not see it, still I'm trusting. Sees every tear that falls. Every tear that falls. My God is never early, and He is never late. He's always there, right on time. Right on time, yeah. And if He said it, surely He meant it. And if He meant it, surely He would do. God is working. He is working. He's up to something. He never sleeps. I may not see it, still I'm trusting. My God, God is working, working. God is working.
Would you like to own a home, start a business, provide seed money, or a good education for your children? The Pro Wealth Plan answers all of life's questions.